All right, I'm out here in Scottsdale and let's talk about how to speed read. If you can speed read, you can literally download information directly into your brain faster than the majority of people. See, here's a couple things you need to know about speed reading that will literally change your life, right? Because the average person reads about 150 words a minute. However, the brain can interpret about 500 or more words per minute. So if you can interpret 500 or more words per minute, you can download information into your brain a lot more quickly. And if you don't have a lot of time, most of us don't have a lot of time to read, speed reading will solve that problem for you. It's really not that hard. So number one, know that you can actually interpret 500 words a minute and you're probably reading about 150 words per minute. So know that, keep that in your head. Your brain can take in a lot more information than you think. Number two, the next thing you need to know is when you're actually reading, you don't have to say the words back in your head as you're looking at the page. So oftentimes you'll read and then you'll see the line, you'll see the word, and then you'll say that word in your head. That's called subvocalization. You don't want to subvocalize. And the way you can stop subvocalization is by putting your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Because you can look at a page and know what the words are saying without you saying them back in your head, right? You can actually form the meaning of the words without actually, saying them again, right? And then number three is your brain can pick up on a lot more information than you think. So instead of reading line by line, start training yourself to read multiple lines at the same time, right? So expand your actual vision when you're looking at the page. Look at multiple sentences instead of just looking at one sentence, right? And then number four, use your finger when you're reading. If you use your finger and you go line by line, this has been proven every time, you can almost double your reading speed if you use your finger, right? So use your finger and go line by line and you're gonna be able to go a lot faster. And then number five, have some type of background music playing while you're reading, something like classical music, so that you're not saying the words back in your head as you're reading. Because if you say the words in your head and then you miss a line, you'll go back and it'll slow down your reading process, right? So have some type of music in the background while you're reading. This helps if you're in a coffee shop, because coffee shops are actually specifically designed for productivity, right? So that's number five. And then number six, use a highlighter and actively read. So use your finger, and then if you come across a sentence that really catches your attention, grab a highlighter and highlight that sentence. So this will make reading more of an exercise. It'll make it a lot more active. And when you put more effort into something, it actually increases the amount you're learning, right? And then number seven, the final thing is when you're done reading, take like 5 minutes or take a couple minutes to actually sit down and process what you read. You should be reading in 25-minute increments because, studies show that after 25 minutes, your actual focus starts to diminish. So do this in 25-minute increments, then take 5 minutes to actually interpret, actually just let the information you read sit in your brain and it'll start to form connections. So that is the process for speed reading. If you learn how to speed read, it'll literally change your life because you'll be downloading information at 450 words per minute, which is what I'm doing right now, which is 3 times what the average person can do. Elon Musk is said to have read 2 books per day. 2 books every single day. Imagine where you could go in life if you read 2 books a day. The average person reads less than 1 book a month. So you'd be able to kill everyone. You'd be able to kill your competitions and competitors in business. You'd be able to dominate. You'd be able to rule the world if you're able to do that. So that's how you speed read.